Welcome to KSN Structural Engineering classes. For those who are new, my name is K. Shankar Narayana and I am known in the structural engineering educational field by the name KSN. Already in the YouTube, I am running a course under the name SFT and BMD. 37 classes are already uploaded. It will continue for a long time, covering complete SFT and BMD. Those who are already following it, you will be knowing about me already. Now, I am in teaching profession since past around 38 years. And more about me, if you want to know, you can go to one of my classes, demo class for RCC design. Search in the what you call it as videos. Actually, I don't call video, I call everything as class only. Or you can see one more, SFD BMD class number 1. There I have given some introduction about me. Further not required. Now you are knowing me. See, mathematical tricks or shortcuts useful for structural engineering I am covering. It is not only for structural engineering, which is for civil branch, it is also important for other branches like mechanical or any other branch, even for graduation level or sometime even pre-university level and high school level also. So required everywhere. But I am concentrating main on structural engineering. But what all I am telling, major part of it useful for everybody, so go through it. First remember, one important point. Tricks or shortcut. Don't expect me in 2 minutes class, 3 minute class, give a trick. It will come this way and go that way. It will not remain. If you want to know the trick, only way is correctly understand procedure. What all I will give the tricks or shortcuts here, I will explain now. See, one by one. But before that one, I am using the word mathematical trick. One small important thing about mathematics. Today, if I am in this level in the structural engineering, my people who know me, they know exactly where I stand. It is entirely due to mathematical knowledge or mathematical grip. Note, it is not very complicated mathematics. It is a very simple mathematics. Most of the tricks I will apply here will be very simple mathematics, which almost everybody is knowing. By my class, if someone who is in teaching line, if he goes through, he may tell, this all we are knowing. I will ask a question with him. You are knowing, correct? Yes. Have you told the students? No. Or yes. Have you convinced them? Maybe they will tell, some understood, some no. No, then it is not correct. I will tell so that everybody is fully convinced. That is what is important about a teacher. Whatever he tells should be fully convincing and there should be absolutely no doubt. All these mathematical tricks I am explaining will be free of doubts, but provided you go through all the entire class thoroughly and understand, make a note. In the end of the class, I will give summary. That will take only 1 minute. Entire class summary in 1 minute means you can make out. For that 1 minute summary, I will explain all the concept. Okay, now, one small point. Mathematics is very interesting field. I will give a simple example for you. 2, some number, 3 times. We want 3 times, or I'll write here, 3 times of 2. Or we want 2 times of 3. 99% people will tell both are same. 3 into 2, they will tell 6. 2 into 3, 6. That is for common man, not for me. mathematics is very important. See, if someone tells 3 times of 2 in front of my eyes, or eyes means not outside, inside, I can see 2 3 times. See, 2, 2, 2, I can see 3 times. If someone tells 2 times of 3, I can see 3, 3, 2 times. See, both are different. Here, 2 you should see 3 times or feel. 3 you should feel 2 times. Answer may be same, but see the difference now? Both are not same. 3 people working 2 days or 2 people working 3 days, if their rate of work is same, both are same. But it is not exactly same. Difference is there. Difference will count. So remember, mathematics is so powerful that you should understand the basic concept. First of all, don't worry, I am not going to give too much of basic here. Tricks I will give you. Wait for little time. See, first I will tell you what all I will cover here. My usual class SFDBMD will continue as usual. Class number 37 over 38, 39, it will continue in regular intervals. In between I will put these classes. And this is required for that course also, for that matter. So I decided high time to put that one. See, now, one by one, I will tell what I am going to cover. See, first, imagine a line here. Some ordinate here, some ordinate here. They are on the opposite side of this line. If one of them is plus, other is minus. Some ordinates required. We don't know. This value is known, this value is known. Or I will give a value here, say for example, 8.9 simply, or 8.92 second decimal. This is 10.68, 64. And this total base length is required. Say anything, 21.85 total base length. Now what you want is this point to be located. Now tell the importance. Suppose it is shearing. Now those who are not considering structural engineering, you don't worry too much now. Suppose this is shearing force diagram. For others, sum diagram. This is the point where shear force is 0. You have to locate that point to draw SFD, to draw BMD, because that is the point where bending moment is maximum or minimum. This I told in my SFD BMD class. Or if it is a bending moment diagram, this is the point where bending moment is 0. It is called point of counterflexure. So you have to locate it. So that way, even for in other field of structural engineering also, or sorry, other field of engineering or any education, such cases come. Therefore, my mathematical part now is, if this is some diagram, what diagram is not required for us now? How to locate this point? See, I will take this as A, this as B. Now, this is to be located. First of all, the 2 and 3 are not required, I will remove it. They are not there. Already told about it. Now, how to locate it? I will first tell the principle. That is, our trick starts now. Principle. See, here. Imagine one ordinate here, say y1, one more ordinate here, say y2. It will go this way. See, which is higher, which is lesser, or which is more, which is lesser, hardly matters. The base length required, say some length is L. This point I want, say I will call the point as x, unknown point, x. From here, say distance is x1. From here, distance is, imagine, x2. I want to find x1 and x2. That's all. Now, once again, come back to this example. See, let it be x1. I am putting second time now. Those who are serious, you should do one thing. First, you should copy this diagram without what, A, B, etc. Plain diagram. And this is x2. Just imagine. Length is 21.85. What majority of people will do, is they will use similar triangle property. How? y1 divided by x1 equal to y2 divided by x2. But x2 equal to L minus x1. Substitute, simplify and get the answer. That is what majority will do. Okay, first let me do that one. Trick will come after I finish this one. See. So from similar triangles, I can write 8.92 divided by x1 equal to 10.64 divided by full length is 21.85, 21 or I can write divided by x2 to make more clear. Okay. Now here, but x1 plus x2, this will come later, x2 equal to 21.85. Therefore, now replace x2. Anyone, x2 equal to 21.85 minus x1. Now, substitute. What you get? 8.92 divided by x1 equal to 10.64 divided by x2 is how much? 21.85 minus x1. Now you have to multiply and get the answer. I'll show the calculation. So or, now what majority will do is, some who are sharp, maybe they can take a calculator, they will arrange the term, rearrange it and get it. But still they will be afraid. Suppose some mistake happens. So they will also simplify. See what I am doing now. Therefore 8.92 into 21.85 minus x1 equal to 10.64 x1. This I should not explain. Cross multiply. Or 8.92 into 21.85. 8.92 into 21.85 is 194.902 minus 8.92 x1 equal to 10.64 x1, or 194.902 equal to, take it to other side, 8.92 plus 10.64 comes to 19.56 x1. Now I will not write. Therefore, you get the value of x1 equal to 194.902 divided by 19.56. 9.9643. I will take up to the 4 decimal, sufficient. Actually, that much not required. But I will immediately see here 21.85. I got x 9 point something. This is 8.92, 10.64, higher value, it lesser value. Oh, therefore, the intersection point should come this side. It should be less than 21.85. Oh, I will tell, okay, done. Suppose some student will give the answer, sir, 15 point something. I will glare at them. 15 point something. Some calculation mistake. This is what you are going to do. Now, I will come to trick. I will come to this much is not required. This is lengthy procedure. Till today, I think most probably majority are doing this way. Now onwards, that is today onwards, once you learn from me, you next time onwards, you directly get the answer without even bothering about anything. See, I will tell how to locate that point. See, I will name here how to locate that point x where ordinate is 0, or I can tell where what? Line joining end ordinates cut the baseline. Say at x, comma, at x1 from A, or you can tell x2 from B, your choice, some name. How to locate? See, what I am going to write has proof. It is a mathematics. But in the class, proof all I am not going to give. If you want proof all, systematic your study. What people want nowadays is tricks or shortcut. I know majority are going to this class because of the attraction of the word, oh, trick or shortcut, let me learn. Those who are sincere, they can try and get the answer. I can tell here, but no, people will be waiting sometime impatiently for the trick. So then they will think, oh, this person is not telling the trick. He is doing usual calculation, so leave it. For those who have got capacity, can prove it. Okay, now see, I will tell how to get it. If you see here this diagram, how to get x1 and x2. Now, what I will say, or I will tell here, note, no calculation to be shown, to be written. That is directly using calculator. Directly using calculator, so that now onwards, within no time, you get the answer. First, I will do one thing now. I will, for that mathematical trick, I want some space here. So I will remove this one. You go to this one. I will remove that one. And then I will explain. Start. I removed that example, but I noted down somewhere there, including the answer. I forgot one thing to tell. Not required. I think just now we got, this is 9.9643. How to get that one from 21.85, subtract that one, you get from that side. So that will come 11.8857. I forgot to tell. I think people will tell, that's okay, sir, no problem. We know we are not that much weak. Okay, good. See, now, one ordinate is y1, other is y2. It has to cross the baseline. That is very important. This is not valid when both are on the same side. Then where is the intersection point? Okay, start. Now, if you want x1, directly in future, right from this moment, you never go for similar triangles, never struggle, take your calculator, see, just over. I'll tell you now. First, thoroughly principle. If you want this distance, first decide from where you want. I want from this side. So stand here. See, this ordinate, y1. I want distance from this ordinate. See, this way. The expression is from where you want to ordinate. y1, see, because I want from this side. y1 divided by this ordinate plus other side ordinate, which is below the line. y1 plus y2 multiplied by the full length L. That's all. Some will tell, oh, so easy. If you want this distance, from here, start. I want from here, y2. See, from here I want, start. That ordinate. y2 divided by y2 plus y1 multiplied by the full length L. That's all. Lastly, I will tell, if you want distance from here, see, diagram is going this way. If you want from here, this ordinate divided by this ordinate plus that side ordinate, which is the below line, no plus minus, multiplied by full length. If I want from here, this ordinate divided by this ordinate plus that ordinate into full length. That's all. Now do one thing. Now you come to our example where we struggled, put similar triangles. You took one of them as x1, other is x2. Then you put x1 plus x2 equal 21.85. Applied similar triangles in terms of x1, x2. Replaced x2 by 21.85 minus x1. Simplified and got the answer from this side. Then subtracting from total length you got from other side. Now see what happens. I'll remove this one now and put that example here and get the answer. Now start our example. I already noted down here. See, this already given earlier. I noted down there. See, actually x1, x2 are not required. Direct entry. In a objective question, who is asking you x1, x2? Get distance. See, sometimes they will ask you, where is the counterflexure from this side? Point, counterflexure point. Get this distance. Sometimes they will ask from that side. Get that distance. If they want from that side, don't find from this side and subtract. Do from that side only. Sorry. So start. I will tell anyway x1. I will put x2. Only for this question. See. Start. Just now I told. See, in my class, what I told just now should be thoroughly understood. That is the requirement of my class. What all I tell earlier, you should go through. Suddenly come here and then ask, not clear. I am not bothered. I will tell that way. Start. Here. From here I want, see, 8.92 divided by 8.92 plus 10.64 over multiplied by this full length 21.85. Take your calculator. I will just touch the calculator because I got confidence it has to come. 9.9643. I already noted down. See, 9643. 100% same. See, x2. From here I want 10.64 divided by 10.64 plus 8.92 multiplied by 21.85 equal to 11.8857 over. See, now one small demo for you, just to understand. Okay, I'll remove little portion so that, no, these are all not required. I'll remove it. Just one demo. Just to get confidence. See, suppose a diagram came here. Maybe not up, it came down. No problem. Down or up, I am not told. That is lesser, this is higher. That also no problem. And one thing I forgot. If both are equal, this is a midpoint. If you do this trick also, same thing will come. See, easy to understand. 12 and 8. Distance is anything, say 5. I want this distance and this distance. Directly in calculator, see, if you want this one, 12 divided by 12 plus 8, you can put direct 20 only, okay, into 5, write the answer. If I want this distance, from here, 8 divided by 8 plus 12 into 5. Actually, 12 by 20 is 0.6. This is 3, this is 2. Why? Because 12 by 20 is 0.6. 0.6 into 5 is 3. That is 2. Just a demo. Okay, now I'll give one more demo for you. Important. This is only for civil engineers who study RCC. Others not, don't worry. Those who are in other branches, just ignore. You wait for little time when I tell about my further courses. Wait for little time. Or see it. You are also learning. I'll remove this one now. See, one more thing you'll be knowing now. This is strictly for civil structure engineers. See, in limit state method, just rectangle, any section. See, imagine BM is sagging. Top compression, bottom tension. That is also important. I never always tell top compression. If the BM is sagging, top will be tension. So, strain variation diagram across cross section comes this way. Now see, wait 1 minute. You can make out why I am telling. See, this way. Strain variation across cross section is always linear. This is strain in concrete is epsilon C I will put. This is strain in steel epsilon ST I will write. This full depth is D. That is called effective depth D. This is neutral axis. This distance is called xu. Okay. Now this is usual. Now there is a term called balance section. That is RCC part. For a balance section, your xu will be called xu max. Xu max. And for the balance section, when epsilon c reaches 0.0035, epsilon st will reach fy by 1.15 es plus 0.002 as per IS code. Now what is important is you need the value of xu max by d. Xu max by d. How much? Or I'll write here. See, you need the value of xu max by d for based on fy value. Fy will be Newton per mm square. Usually in the IS code, they are given, if you remember, oh sorry, it's interchange, no? Okay, it happens sometimes. Okay, no problem. Actually, based on fy, actually I can come reverse. You need xu max by d. Okay, see, fy is in Newton per mm square. Okay, in IS code, they are given for fy 250 MPa, for then 415 MPa and 500 MPa, this is 0.53, 0.48, 0.46. Those who are studying RCC are knowing. Others don't bother. This is Fe 500 steel. At present, Fe 550 steel came. Sometime in objective question, they will tell if Fy is 450, not 415. So many will get upset. Sir, we remember only this value from IS code. 450 is not in IS code. Or new steel, Fe 550 has come now. So for IS code has not incorporated, they will incorporate in next edition. No. Or objective question for gate or ESC, etc. They will tell if yield stress in steel is 475 Newton per mm square, what is the value of xu max by d? What is the ratio of limit depth of neutral axis to d at the limiting case? Some will go for interpolation. No, wrong. You cannot go for interpolation. There is an expression for xu max by d based on fy. See, you should remember that one. You don't have to remember. See, this everybody knows. What? Epsilon c is 0.0035, epsilon st is this much. This everybody knows. This also is objective question. This you are knowing. Now, see, directly you can tell, you write xu max will be equal to, see, I want this intersection point here, equal to, start from here, 0.0035 divided by, once again, what? Once again, see, this, I want this distance. So, this ordinate divided by that ordinate plus this ordinate is 0.0035 plus Fy by 1.15 E of steel plus 0.002 into the full depth is D. Okay, this is clear. But we want, this is xu max. We want xu max by d. Next step, you can imagine, anybody can do it. Hey, d, come this side. Remove it. Over. Now see, you should know that IS code told E of steel is 2 10 to the power 5 Newton per mm square. This all are knowing. Now see, depending on the Fy value, you can put xu max by d. You can get xu max by d. Using this equation only, they substitute Fy equal 250, second decimal, they got 0.53. You substitute now. Substitute Fy equal to 415, you will get 0.48. Substitute Fy equal to how much? 500, you get 0.46. Now, suppose examination, they tell, if Fy equal to 550 Newton per mm square, or they can give any odd value. Fe 450 they will tell. You will tell that steel is not there. No. Fe 500 steel, little weak. Okay. Then what is the value of X max by D? See, I will directly calculate now. See, you substitute. My purpose is to get this equation. See, this is my purpose here. Our mathematical trick is here. If you want this distance, it is this divided by this plus this into D. Since you want X max by D, it will come this way. Now see, I will substitute now. You substitute 0.0035 divided by bracket 0.0035 plus 550 Fy divided by 1.15 divided by 2 10 to the power 5 plus 0.002. I am not seeing there because I know the equation. It will come 0.4435. Yes, 0.4435. So, if you know this trick and if you know these two values, those two values you are supposed to know, then you don't have to bother about the table. If they give 250 or 415 or 500, well and good. If they give odd value, you tell no problem. I can connect these two and get the value. So hope it is useful for objective type questions. If I take RCC class, I will tell much more about than this one. Okay, now lastly, closing part of today's class. Closing part. I will tell you what all I will cover in my course. See, this is class 1. This is not like your SFD BMD class, which will go up to class number 100, more than 100. There I am completely covering SFD BMD to such a way that I told never earlier or in future there should be such a class. But here, all mathematical tricks I am going to cover, which are useful for you, not only for civil engineering, structural engineering, everywhere. See, this one part over. Next I will tell briefly now. Sometimes you get diagram this way. See, I will tell what is this one if you want. This is the influence line diagram for reaction at the right support when there is left overhang for simply support beam. Don't bother. Or, see, now you know this ordinate. You know this distance by standard. This will be known for you. If there are series of point loads or UDL in between all, you require multiple ordinate. For some reason, you may require this ordinate, this ordinate, this ordinate, or this ordinate. What people will do is, they will write y1, y2, y3, y4, then they use similar triangles. No, I will give a trick for you. All you have to do is, yes, where you want? Here you want that much. Here you want that much. Oh, you want here, huh? This much. Over. Wait, I will tell it in the next class or other class. Next, further. I forgot now what all I have to require. Okay. The most important, linear interpolation. I have seen so many people struggling for this one. See. You want get the intermediate value knowing the end values. Here it is increasing from left to right, decreasing from right to left. Here left to right decreasing, right left increasing. When I explain this one, increasing decreasing hardly matters. One procedure. See, what people will do is they will divide into a rectangle and triangle, calculate something, put some property, then add it to the ordinate and finally get it, struggling through half the page, and majority will make the mistake and get some wrong answer. I am there to give you shortcut. Just one line. You should surprise anybody in future who was asking you or telling you why you are not knowing all these things. See, if you want this ordinate, all you require is take calculator. Or this one. Over. I will tell you the trick. It will come further classes. Sometimes you get same thing in table format. See, just for example, RCC, PT and tau c in Newton per mm square. I think you are knowing it. Those who are not in civil, ignore it. But see what I am doing. If PT is 0.25, tau c is 0.48. If PT is 0.5, tau c is 0.56, I think. I think that is the value for M20 concrete. Never bother. Suppose PT comes to, for example, 0.389, comes in between. How to get? Once again they start. Put a diagram here, put one more ordinate here, do something, half page calculate. No. I will tell the trick here. Or that is the answer. I will convince it so that in front of me you can do it, and live means you can, people comment here, yes sir, got it, but here no live. So you get in the comment section you write, yes, got it, useful for us, like that. Okay, now coming back to interpolation. Just now I told one interpolation where I told, see, PT and tau c, as you come down, as you increase the value of PT, I told tau c will increase. There is one more case. See, sometime as one value increases, other will decrease. Just for example, steel structures. Steel structures. There is a term called KL by R, which is called slenderness ratio. Based on that one, you get allowed or design compressive stress FCD. Here, as KL by R increases, FCD will decrease. Y means subject. Just for example, randomly, KL bar by 80, say around 150, random number. It is around that value only. 90, say 141. This is, say, for Fy equal to 250 MPa. That is not required for us. Now, what is important? See, as KL by R increases here, this decreases. See, this increases, this decreases. Suppose you want FCD value for KL by R equal to, for example, 86.9. Again interpolation. But how? As this value increases, that will decrease. I will tell the trick for that one. Again, same thing. Take your calculator, something you see here, and link here and get the answer. So that is for the interpolation part. Okay. Next, if I continue further, I will tell in structural engineering, actually not only structural engineering, in so many subjects, so many branches of engineering, integration will come, limits, where you take different sections. See, structures, for example, you put a UDL here, etc., etc. You take one section here, one section here, one section here. Then you have to integrate. Why you are integrating comes in the subject. But during that time, so many people have seen they have difficulty for limits. My students will tell, not my students, majority of students will tell, sir, everything is clear, sir. The limit is confusing. There is a trick. I will tell correctly how to fix the limit. All you have to do is nothing. Look there, what I tell, remember, understand, you will directly give the limits. No confusion, nothing. And then further, if I want to continue, simply supported beam. See, if you apply UDL, the BMD will be like this. Or if it is a cantilever, the BMD will be, you can plot any side. Okay, I will plot upper side only, I will plot. That is no problem. That is positive, negative, that will come later. Now, for moment area method, conjugate beam method, column analogy method, and so many methods, you require area. And you have to locate center of gravity. This all I will not cover in this class. That comes in SFD BMD. But principle comes here. What I will tell is, if a curved part is there, between the ordinates, if you want area and locate CG, what is the principle I will tell? Same thing you are applying for this structural engineering. You may require sometime full area or half area. I know all these areas and here also. I will tell one more thing. Suppose you want full area here. Formula is 2/3 base into height. In case you want only half the area, there also formula is 2/3 base into height. That 2/3 of that much base. For the entire area, CG will be midpoint. For this one, CG will be from here 5/8, from here 3/8 of base. This I told in SFDBMD class also. Here, area equal to 1/3 base into height. And CG will be from here 3/4 base, from here 1/4 base. They are all the formula given in the books, or some people will derive and get it. But what is important is, what is the meaning of that? What is the meaning means how to get that one. Sometime you require, you have to get the area by some principle. Formula is not available. Then what to do? Mathematical part. See, I will tell one more thing. I told just now, this area is 2/3 base into height. CG I told. Suppose you want only, see, suppose it goes this way. Not this much. You want only this much area. And it's CG. Many people have seen, they write this also 2/3 base into height. They will tell this is 5/8, this is 3/8. No, completely wrong. I will tell the reason. And one more critical mistake committed is, see, I will tell a cantilever beam. So, of others people don't worry, subjected to UDL. BMD will come this way. It will come this way. It's a parabola. For some reason, this area you are divided into part because suppose this is EI, this is 2EI. You are trying to modified BM by EI diagram, that will come like this. See, it will come like this here, and then it will come like this. This is a BM by EI diagram. How means you don't bother. Now, with regret, I have to tell what blunder people make. This area they will take 1/3 base into height. Formula, correct. What they do here is, they divide it into a parabola and rectangle. And then again they put area here, 1/3 base into height, CG at 1/4 and 3/4. Completely wrong. It is not correct. What you have to do, I will tell in the SFDBMD class. Principle, I will tell in the mathematical part. Though for those who are interested and to know more. So, and remember, my purpose is not to hurt anybody or insult anybody who make the mistake. But what I want is, my knowledge, it should be useful for them. At least those who made the mistake so far, let them not continue the same mistake in future also. So this all I will tell. Then further if you want, last but least, positive, negative. Positive and negative. I'll tell you one thing. Some will be laughing. What is talking about positive, negative? No. When you solve a problem, sometimes or so many times, sometimes you get positive sign, sometimes you get negative sign for the answer. What is the meaning of that sign? So many people get confusion. The meaning of the positive and negative are different depending on the situation. Sometimes, in a particular case, what positive and negative means, it is not the same meaning in some other situation. For that, I will give practical example here. That is day-to-day life, what you are doing, like you are, some example I will give, sometimes money matter also. Then you will understand correctly. Sign convention, how to understand is very important. So all that I will make clear. The real meaning of positive, negative. In one situation, you get positive, negative. You should know what is the meaning of that one there. Other situation, different meaning will be there. That also I will explain. So all these I will classes. Furthermore, I don't remember now. So as I continue the classes, one by one concept, mathematical concept, I will introduce. So useful for everybody. See, my purpose is to share the knowledge. What all I know, I want universally to be shared and used. So that I always believe knowledge, if it remains in one place, is of no use. It should be spread. More and more people should get benefit out of that one and come up in the life. All these 38 years, my teaching is always education oriented. I have never gone for commercial oriented classes so far, and I will never go in future also. Purely purpose is educational. Now, I have got plans to continue or conduct so many courses like objective questions for ESC, that Engineering Service Examination, GATE, and so many competitive examinations all. One deflection of beams I am starting as early as possible. That is all shortcut. There are so many chapters are there, indeterminate structures, and so I can't keep on telling. It will take half an hour to tell the chapters only. RCC, structure analysis, engineering mechanics, strength of materials, prestress concrete, steel. So many subjects are there where objective questions will come. I will try to cover maximum possible so that it is benefited for all, and everywhere tricks and shortcut. I have got plenty of tricks and shortcuts. So all I will reveal with reasoning so that you can remember it thoroughly. But one important aspect is that for putting all this effort, I should get motivation. If number of people who go through my classes, or I don't tell the view videos like that. As I told, I never use the word video. If response is not good, there will be no motivation. See, when I want to spread the knowledge, give knowledge to everybody, there will be a lot of people who receive it. Therefore, what you do is, this all who are going through the classes, subscribe to the channel. My channel is KSN Structure Engineering Classes, where at present I am running the course SFD BMD. Already 37 classes are over, 38th will come in 1 or 2 days. That course will continue in the usual way. I am continuing. In between, I will put these mathematical classes, which will be very useful for majority of people. And also, my class should reach maximum possible. As I told, to get motivation or inspiration, it is natural. So share and share it to your friends or in groups, and share to those people who are in need of it. And every my class and for that one, that SFD BMD, those who are in civil engineering, you go through that and thoroughly understand. My effort will be really fruitful if you go through it, understand, and become useful for you. And second point, this mathematical class, this also will be running parallelly in between. Whenever I get free time, I will put that one. Class number 1 today, maybe I think maybe up to 15-20 classes will come, because so many small points are there. For one class, I will put only one trick, sufficient. And today's class lengthy because I have to give introduction, explain so many things. That's why it will become lengthy. Next time onwards, classes will be usually very short. And end of the class, I will always once again highlight the trick. But do not go direct to the end of the class. As I told you, trick you will understand only if you go through everything. Okay, now, thank you for watching the class. But before concluding the class, I will highlight today's trick once again. See, I will write here. Randomly, some number. I will put a known number because without calculator, I will do it here. Say, for example, 12, 8, okay. Join, base length, anything. Say 10. Easy to calculate. I want this distance and this distance. See, I think so many of you would have got the answer now. See, start. 12 divided by 12 plus 8. 12 is divided by 12 plus 8 is 12 by 20. 12 by 20 is 6 by 10 or 0.6. Okay. So 12 divided by 12 plus 8 multiplied by 10 will give you how much? 6 means 6. Direct answer. And from that side, if you do it, it should be 4. 8 divided by 8 plus 12 into 10 will give 4. So this is what I told in today's class. See, one line. How much time I explain? Why? Only after thorough explanation and understanding, then only trick will remain in the mind. So you can remember it for a long, long time only if you understand all the basic steps. Okay, now I think class has gone beyond the limit now. I first decided for only for around 20 minutes only, but so many things I told here. So next I will continue with the class number 2. If you subscribe and you will get a notification whenever I upload the class, that is maybe another 3-4 days. So that way, in between my SFDMD class course, this class will keep on coming in between and get maximum benefit. Okay. Thank you.